Eating habits for weight loss that experts say actually work. As much as we all might wish for a quick fix for shedding pounds, the reality is that weight loss is far more successful when it's the result of healthy habit formation. We asked registered dietitians about the habits that actually work. Here are their top tips. Amp up the protein. While it's possible to overdo it on protein, this doesn't happen as often as you might think. Though it's often said that Americans consume too much protein on average, I rarely see this in practice, Sharon Puello says. Protein is known to be satiating, even more so than carbs or fat. So for weight loss, don't be afraid to amp up this micronutrient in your daily diet. Limit your sugar intake. We all know excess sugar is bad for health. Not only does a high sugar diet cause cavities and increase your risk of heart disease, but it's also a major red flag for weight gain. Note the amount of added sugar in your sweet treats, Janan Bana says. Added sugar is found in numerous foods, from bread to sauces to dessert foods to cereals. This contributes extra calories without satisfying you, so you might easily overeat. Check your food labels to help with weight loss. Use your hand to guide portion sizes. As a general rule, a serving size of veggies should be as large as your fist, a serving of protein as large as your palm, and a serving of fat as large as the tip of your thumb. This way, you always have control over how much you are eating, even on the go or at a restaurant, Emma Backus says. Also, your hand is unique to yourself, so it will be a better indicator of what you specifically need. Load your plate with veggies. Loading up on veggies is a go-to tip many dietitians advise for weight loss. Vegetables add fiber, which can help keep you fuller longer, Tabitha Nicholas says. Focus on fiber. Another key to staying satiated, fiber. I like to have my clients focus on fiber to keep them full, Jen Scheinman says. I give them a list of high fiber foods and ask them to slowly work their way up to 25 grams a day. Eat real meals, not just snacks. I recommend eating actual meals instead of tiny snacks throughout the day, Kitty Broy here says. Eating real meals not only helps with hunger because you are eating more food, it also makes it more likely you'll eat something protein-containing and nutritious. Skimping on meals in the name of calorie saving can backfire. Eating mindfully. Evidence shows that bringing mindful awareness to your eating patterns is a useful tool for eating just enough and not too much. I lost 50 pounds when I started eating slowly and really enjoying my meals, Lacey Nago says. I put my fork down between each bite and noticed all the flavors and textures of that bite. I didn't pick up my fork again until I completely finished the bite and took a sip of water. This type of mindful eating is such a simple and effective strategy that increases meal enjoyment and helps with weight loss. Don't over-restrict. Being overly restrictive can be a recipe for failure, Nicholas adds. You'll likely get burnt out quickly if not making sustainable choices you can live with long term. Food is, after all, a major source of pleasure, so go ahead and sometimes incorporate the more indulgent foods that bring you joy. For more, go to eatthis.com.